Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is JD Savage. I'm a high six-figure affiliate marketer. And if you do know me, well, welcome back. So if you don't know me, what I do is I run a YouTube channel called Imperfect Millionaires. I teach people to make money online as an affiliate marketer. Okay? And the way I do that is probably a little different than what you're used to. If you're not familiar with it, I take specific platforms in the affiliate marketing arena. I vet those platforms. I make sure I trust those platforms, that I like the people behind them, the customer service is good. Once I agree with all of that, then I take those platforms and I go make money with those platforms. After I've done that, then I create a series on that platform that shows you exactly what I did and exactly how I did it and exactly what you can do to replicate my results, if you so choose to do so, as an affiliate marketer with that specific platform, okay? So I don't offer you generic advice. I don't tell you, hey, maybe go pick a product, because the truth is it doesn't work that way, right? There's certain things you do certain ways, whether it's a product or it's a service or what kind of product it is and what category of product or what category of service. So I try to be as specific as possible and I lay those out on your behalf. So what I would say is it's a little different also because I don't sell a course. I'm not here to sell you a course. I'm giving you the information for free. I know there's a ton of people out there that draw you in with whatever small fee. And then the idea is, hey, then you give me $2,500, give me $3,500, give me $5,500 for a course, which is full of information, but it's still not a platform, typically, right? So what does that mean? That means now you're paying for information, then you still have to go find it, what it is that you're going to market. The platforms I show you, they are what you market. So I've run into questions about that. People say, well, what am I marketing? It's the platform. It is the platform that you're marketing. So if you decide to dive into any of these and take a look at them, you're going to realize really quickly that it is the platform you're selling. You don't need to go find a product or a platform, right? Yes, you're paying for the platform. If you're wondering, yes, I get paid when you pay for the platform. I've run into some people that have questions about that. They're like, well, you get paid somehow. Right, everybody does. And I'm not trying to hide that, guys. There's no secret, okay? So if that's a problem for you, then you're probably on the wrong channel. But I will tell you, I'm here to help. My phone number is below all my videos. My coaching and my consulting with you are free. I don't charge you for that. I'm never going to try to sell you a course. It just doesn't work that way. The information's free. I leave the money in your pocket so that you can go and buy the platforms that actually produce capital, not a bunch of information that you may or may not act on or don't know what to do with, okay? So let's move on. What is the topic of today's video? I'm actually very excited about this. We're actually talking about this series right here. We're going to be talking about HBA. I did a video just recently, I don't know, a week or two ago, I can't remember now, but about my daughter who started another account and how she's going and what's going on. And I'm also going to use this video to demonstrate something that I've been telling people that I'm not sure either they understand it or maybe they just don't believe it's possible for them, okay? So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the compound effect. I'm talking about how sales works. Any sales, whether it's affiliate marketing, I don't care what it is, the compound effect is a big part of sales because it's so different. It's a different way of thinking, right? If you're not familiar with the compound effect, there was actually a book written on it, Darren something, I don't recall. But what he addresses is how it is that our habits all accumulate, right? They're cumulative and they derive a result. But we don't think about it because the action is so small. He gives an example of, hey, here's $3 million or here's one penny. But here's the caveat. That penny is going to double for 31 days every day. Well, by the time he's done with the math, what you find out, maybe you've seen this, but what you find out is that one penny doubled for 31 days is over $5 million. Pretty incredible, right? So are your actions. So is what you choose to do or you do not choose to do. And the reason I'm hammering this so hard is I make these series, I show people what to do. And then it's kind of like the concept is there's always like, well, I don't really want to do that part. And I understand that. And I'm not here to make fun of any of that. That's real, right? If you have a fear of turning on the camera, producing content, doing those things, we can talk about it and we can work it out. As a matter of fact, that's people want me to do a boot camp on just that. They want me to do a boot camp on just creating content and getting over that concept of turning on the camera. Okay. If you have an interest in that, reach out to me. If there's enough people, I'll put something together. Okay. Because I realize it's a genuine thing, right? Not for everybody, but a lot of people do have that kind of, I don't know, if it's a fear or if it's an insecurity or what. I'm not trying to label it really. It doesn't matter. The point is if they don't do it, they don't get the result. Bottom line. Okay. So what I'm here to show you is with an account, I'm going to show you what the compound effect looks like, how it started and where it is now. And it's pretty mind blowing where it is now. It really, I'm shocked actually. I'm happy. I'm just shocked. So I did a video a while back about my daughter's endeavors and I'm going to expand on that. So if you want to know more about any of this, dive down here. I'm not going to really go into it. If you're not familiar with HBA, some of the things I'm going to show you might not make a lot of sense, but they should definitely give you hope, right? That's the whole point of this video. I'm trying to reach out to people and show you what's possible, okay? So that being said, let's click over here to this account. Okay. So what do we got going on over here? Where are we? 24th. So the 24th through the 1st. So the last week. Okay. So 2369.60 she's produced in the last week. Now, if you're not familiar with HBA, then what you don't realize is that's just the tip of the iceberg, because all of that is going to be a residual income. Okay. Now, it's actually larger than that, because with HBA, when somebody purchases HBA Premium, that's not credited to the affiliate for 2 weeks. So this number does not include all of the HBA Premium purchases, okay? But I'm going to break those down for you pretty close. You kind of went through and figured it out. And this is really what I want you guys to see. Not so much this. That's looking pretty juicy, right? For the last week, that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's go over here, and let's take the last 2 weeks. And then I'm going to show you the last, all the way, it goes all the way back to January. I can't go. She started late December, actually. That's why I say 5 months, because technically I can show you 4 months, but you'll get the point. Don't worry. Okay, so let's see. 17th to the 1st. Okay, so the last 2 weeks. So 36.89. Now, again, guys, this does not include, those are just now going to start rolling through. Any HBA Premium purchases are just now going to start rolling through. So you're not even looking at those, but I'll show you what that means, okay? So if you look here, you got 1, 2, 3, that was a good day, right? Nope, back down. And this is what I'm talking about when I say it's cumulative, the compound effect of actions, the compound effect of creating content. But I think it's going to become really clear to you when you look at a year, or not a year view, because I haven't been a year, but when you look from January, okay? So I just kind of want to highlight these and just show you what has happened recently. That was an excellent day. Look at that. So when you go through here, you kind of see what's going on. But let's go ahead, without any further ado, let's just take a look at this year. Here you go. You can see it. You can read it, so you know I'm not pulling your leg here. It says this year. Okay. So click. All right. So she started in late December. So if you add that up, so you got January, February, March, April, and it's just today is May 1st. Okay. So that's 4 months. She started late. So let's call it, I don't know, let's just, for sake of argument, let's call it 4.5 months. Okay. So you can see here, this is what I'm talking about it being cumulative. Not much going on, not much going on. And before this, there was, according to her, there's nothing going on, okay? But look how it starts to, something happens. That's literally a sale right there, okay? And then nothing for days, almost a week. Okay, boom, here's something, and then nothing again, nothing. Oh, and this is where people start feeling like it's not working, nothing's happening. What's going to happen? But if you continue to produce content, if you continue to put things out there, if you continue to feed the algorithm, this is what I'm trying to share with you guys. And I can't think of a better way than she's presented me here than to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, that was a pretty decent day. And then there's a few little here, nothing. Boom, okay, pretty decent day. But again, nothing to write home about, right? So here's what I want you to understand. As you go through here and you're moving down the line, you see sales. But what happens all of a sudden is that feeling of nobody cares what I have to say, nobody wants to see my content. Here's what happens. All of a sudden, you start breaking through some algorithms, you start making a name for yourself, and a few people get to see who you are. You see, people make the mistake of thinking nobody cares what you have to say. Typically, they're not seeing it. There's not enough people, there's not enough eyeballs seeing what you're doing. That's the truth. So, as you go down through here, you see what starts to happen. Look at this. Boom. Good day. Lower day, right? Good day. Still not a bad day, but a lower day. Good day. Look at that. Lower day. Good day. But what you got to realize, all these numbers that you're seeing, these are all residuals, right? And you're not even seeing, it's not even accounting for, especially the most recent ones, it's not even accounting for next month. Because what you got to realize is, with HBA, if you're not familiar with it, you should go back over to video 1 and check it out if this is something that's interesting to you. But ultimately, what you're not seeing there is 2 weeks out, right? 3 weeks out when those start rolling back in. So she did some numbers for me, basically just kind of blew through just to see a really close rough estimate. Okay, so you see here there's 124 total sales. Oh, and I'll mention this too, by the way. She also has an extremely high retention, She's over 80%, right? But here's what she figured out. She has 78 total HBA Premium clients. Okay, let's just say affiliates. And that is $120 per month per piece. I can't even talk today. A piece. And that's $9,360 per month. You heard that right. $9,360 per month. Okay. Now that's not accounting the remainder. the $20. So if you're not familiar with HBA, again, like I said earlier in the video, this may not make a lot of sense to you. You should go watch it. But you have $20 and $120 monthly residuals when people renew their subscription. Okay. So that being said, total, she's at $10,280. Now, the question you should ask is, well, what if some of those people don't renew? Sure, and that will happen. But guess what? At the rate that this is going with the whole snowball effect and the cumulative effect, right? It's going nuts now. It's just going to get better and better and better and better. So let's just cut that. Let's just say that a bunch of people dropped out and she dropped down to $8,000 per month. Guys, she hasn't spent 5 months creating it, right? Now, I want to be clear here. Does it take some people a year to do this? Yes. Does it take some people 2 months to do this? Yes, it does. Is it fair that it takes some people longer? I don't know. I can't account for that. But I can tell you, everybody that sticks with it and does what they're supposed to do, like I talk about all over my channel, creates this result eventually. So the question I would ask is, if it took you a year, was it worth it to get to a $10,000 per month income, or an $8,000 per month income? If we want to take some money off, that's fine too. Was it worth it? Do people build way bigger incomes than this in a year? Absolutely. Can you have 20,000, 30? People do. Yes, I know personally. So that's my point. And I guess that's really what I wanted to demonstrate with this video, is that it is cumulative. It is the snowball effect. It's whatever you want to call it, but it's an accumulation of good habits, doing the right things. And guess what? It feeds what you're trying to accomplish, because bottom line, that's what we're all really doing here, right? You want to make money online. I'm showing you on my channel how to do it. Not so much in this video. I'm showing you an example of it being done. But I will tell you, the things I show you in the series that I lay out and in the videos that I make about mindset, all of those things are exactly what it takes to replicate this right here. Okay? So I'm probably going to end it there. If you have any questions, like I said, and you want to know more about HBA, jump over here, jump into this series. Maybe I'll drop a link to this series in the description of this video, and you can check it out. If you have any questions, guys, my phone number, I'm the easiest guy to get a hold of, is right below all my videos. You can shoot me a text. My email is also in the description. You can email me. I'm available. If you have questions, please reach out and ask me what those questions are. If you're interested in making money online, guys, you don't need to buy a course. You don't need a guru. It's all nonsense. If people are promising you're going to get rich quick, it's not going to happen. Don't buy into it. I know we all have that internal instinct to want to kind of confirmation bias, right? We want to buy into that. Don't do it. It's nonsense, right? If somebody says, oh, pay me a bunch of money up front and trust me, it'll work. Don't buy into it. It's garbage, complete garbage. Okay. So I'm going to put this video out. I'm sure there will be some comments on it. I've done the best I can to show you exactly what you need to do on my channel. This is more an example of what you can have if you do those things consistently, even when you don't feel like it. So I think that's it for today. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one.